Hey guys, welcome back. In this tutorial, I will show you step by step how to create a beautiful custom footer, just like this displaying on my screen right now, using only the Elementor free version, no coding, just a simple and clean method. Let's get started. Now we're going to head back to our dashboard. Now before we start the full tutorial, we need a particular plugin, and that is the Ultimate Add-on plugin. Add new plugin. Let me show you the plugin. Mine is already installed, so this is the plugin here. Ultimate add-on for Elementor. You install and activate the plugin. That's the only setting needed for this plugin. Now, after installing the plugin, you're going to find that your right hand side here. Click on the header and footer builder here. Yeah, you can see my already made footer here. So we're going to create a new one. We're going to click on add new. So we give this footer menu a title. We'll title it footer tutorial. I'm going to edit this footer template. We're going to select the type of template this is, which is actually footer. Then we'll select where this footer will be displayed on, what pages of posts you want this footer to be displayed on. In this case, I want it to be displayed on a specific page, not just on all pages. There are different options here. If you want to display on all page, you click on this option, all pages, or a particular post. Different options, but in this tutorial, I want this to be displayed on a particular page. So I'm going to click on specific targets. Now you're going to type in the specific page or post or category you want this footer to be displayed on. I want this to be displayed on a particular page of a website I redesigned, a nail salon website I redesigned. I want to display on the contact us page. Yes, contact us page. Yeah. Now, if you're interested to know how I redesigned this website, this nail salon website from this, this is the previous website to this. Now, this is what I redesigned the website to. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be dropping the full tutorial soon, so you don't want to miss this tutorial. Let's head back to our tutorial. Now we have selected the page we want this to display on. You can select multiple pages if you want this to be displayed on multiple pages, but I want this to be displayed on only the contact us page, so I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'll enable the layout of the Elementor canvas. I'll tick the box here, and that's it. Let's publish the page. Yes, our page has been published. Now we're going to edit this on the Elementor. Yes, now we have our empty Elementor canvas. So we're going to start with creating a new section. We'll create a single column, a single section column. This will be our main container. So we're going to title this the footer. And let's edit this container. On the contract, we are going to make this the full width. Yes, we're going to make it full width. Then we're going to go to the advanced setting and adjust the spacing of this container. We use the percentage and link the values. Let's set the top padding to be 6, while the left and right to be, let's say, 5 and 5. Yes. Now, if you look at our footer here, you can see the background color is brown. So we're going to change our own background color to be exact background color of this. So go to the style, and under classic, we change the background color to this. Yes. Now, in order to have different columns like this, we have 4 columns inside this footer. We have to add another container. So we're going to click on the plus sign. We click on add container. Yes, now this container is what will contain the 4 columns we have on our footer. We set the content width to full width. We're going to change the direction to row horizontal. What this does is that whenever we add a column to this container, it's going to move to the left hand side. I'll show you what this means. So let's add another column to this. We'll add this container. We'll change the width to, let's say, 28. Yes, this is for our first column. 28. Let's duplicate this. Now you see it moved horizontally. If our first container, this first container, if we use the vertical column, you see that it stacks the column in a vertical way. So we're going to use the horizontal row so that it leaves the column side by side. We need 4 columns, so we're going to duplicate this also. We'll duplicate this and duplicate this. Yes. Now let's reduce these 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, to the content width of 24. Same as this. And this. We're going to edit our first container. This is what our first container look like in the already made footer. Yeah, this is our first container here. And we have to change the direction of this container too. It needs to face vertical. We need to stack the content down. And to edit this first container, we're going to add the heading widget. Yes. We're going to paste the text for this heading. I already copied that. Yes, this is the text. Now under the style, we change the alignment to center. For the typography, we leave the font size to be 24. Yeah, this seems okay. And the color, we change the color to white. Let's give the heading a negative margin of -1 so that it can be the same with other columns, because this heading has more words, so it has a drop down. And other columns have just a single word. So we give this a negative margin of top margin of -1. Yes. So it can be on the same line with other columns. And next, under the same column, we're going to add the text widgets. The text widgets. Yes. You can see in our already made footer, this has this text to invite team members to join the nail salon. So I'm going to paste the content under the style. We'll leave the alignment at center. The typography, written. For the text color, yes, it has to be white. Yes. And we are done with the first column. We're going to move to the second column. And let's check our already made footer to see what the second column contains. It has our service, menu, manicure, pedicure. So let's do that. Instead of us adding a new heading and going all over the editing of the style, we'll just copy our already made heading, copy it here, then paste it to this column. We change this to our services. We'll go to this. Let's change the typography to uppercase, yes, so that all the words will be in capital letters. And to add our services, we'll use the icon list widget. Yeah. So we're going to add the services based along is rendering. It has manicure, pedicure, what else? Let's check what else. What other service? Manicure and pedicure. Add another item. I guess that's the whole service they offer me access. Now, because we don't need the icons, we're going to delete all icons under this list. Delete them. We don't need the icons. And for each of the services, I'm going to add a link that jumps to the particular section of the service. Here's what I mean. Now, this is the menu page. For this service, the hands. I'm going to make this manicure title to jump to this particular section of the menu. So whenever you click on manicure, it's going to jump to the section, hand section. Or when you click on pedicure, it's going to jump to this section. So if you want to know how I did this, you just click on the link at your top right, or I'll drop the link in the description down below. So basically I just paste the link. I already copied the link previously. Paste it here. I'll be sent it for the pedicure and the rest of it. Yeah, that's basically just it. I paste the link for each of the service. So next we're going to go to style. We set the alignment at center. Yes, center. Then since we don't have any icon, we have no setting for the icon style. Under typography, we leave the family font at Lato. The size we put it to 18. Yes, this okay. We change the color to white. We are done with this our service column. And next we're going to go to the next column, which is our social media accounts column. We're going to do the same. We're going to copy this heading, paste it here. Yes, so title this follow us. Yeah. So in our already made footer, we have 3 socials. So we have Instagram, X, and Facebook. We're going to add a new icon list. So for the first, which is Instagram, we'll write Instagram handle, right, at Ama Instagram. I guess that's what it is. So for the icon, we're going to upload an icon. I think I already have mine uploaded here. Yes, this Instagram icon. To get this same icon I used here, you can download from Iconify. I also made a video previously on 3 free websites you can download icons. Now, if you want that, click the link at your top right. I'll also drop the link in the description. Now, next, we're going to add the Facebook. I think they have the same handle. So at Ama, no, this for the X rather. For X handle at Ama the Salon. Yes, so we upload X icon. And for the last one, which is Facebook, the title, the Facebook page is Ama Salon. Or rather, this is for, I'm pasting this at the link, it's wrong. Ama Salon. We'll upload the SVG icon, Facebook, yes. I made the same mistake in this X. I added the title at the wrong place. So you add your social media links here. So whenever the visitors click on this, it directs them directly to your social media accounts. You add the link here. Same as the Instagram, you add the link here. Now we go to the styles. Of course, we leave the alignment at center. For the icon to 20 here. Let's go to the text. Leave the text size at 18. For the color should be white, of course. Now we are done with the third column. For the next column, which is the last column here, it's for the contact us. And just as we did in the previous columns, we copy this, paste in this column, we title it contacts. We copy this same icon list rather, we paste it here too. So we edit this. For the third column, we have the email, and just copy the email. We change the text to the email. We have to change this icon. The icon I used, insert. The next one is the info. Change the text, paste it, the icon, change it to this map icon. And the last one, which is phone number. Change the icon. And we are done with the last column. Let's see how it looks. Yes, this looks almost exactly as our already made footer. If you notice, the weight of the text are a bit thicker. Let's change that in our own footer. Now for the header, let's make the weights 700. Yes, let me get bold. Let's do it for the rest of the heading style. 700, these two, 700. And for the contacts, 700. Now for this text editor, let's make it 600, semi-bold. Let's change the style. 600, 600, and these two to 600. Yeah, and we are done with the 4 columns. So the next is to add this image of different brands this salon has worked with or partnered with. So to achieve this, we need another container so we can give this space in between the first 4 columns and this image. So head back to our footer. We're going to add a new container. So let's title this our container that contains the 4 columns. Let's title it 4 columns. Titling your columns helps you to easily identify them. So we'll add a new column now. We add a new container rather. Let's make this above. We'll take it above. I want this to be a separate container. Yes, this is above now. So we'll bring it down to this. So we're going to adjust the padding of this so that I can give it space. Go to the padding, unlink the values. Let's make this think 6 is okay. So we add the image widget, choose image, this image we're working with. Yes, this image already have a transparent background. If the background was white, it's going to affect our already designed background. After adding this, next we need to add is the copyright section. And to do this, we are going to add another container. So I'm going to give another padding for this container. We'll link the values for this padding. In this percentage, add a top padding of 6. Now for the bottom padding, I'm going to leave it at 0.5, just a little padding at the bottom. Now under this copyright container, we'll add the copyright widget. Now you can only get this widget if you downloaded the plugin I talked about earlier at the start of this video. To change this to center, the text color white so that it can be visible. And if you don't want this powered by Chidima Peter, you delete it. I think we are done with our footer. Okay, one last thing is to add the animations. So I already made footer. Let me reload this page so that you see the animations I'm talking about. Now you see how it slides up. Let me reload it again. And when you scroll down, see how it slides up. Yes, it slides up. So I want to add these animations. So for each of this column, we're going to add an animation for it. Go to the advanced section of this container. Scroll down to motion effects, entrance animation. Yes. So we use the slide up, sliding up. We'll leave the animation delay at 100. So we're going to do the same for the next column. Motion effects, sliding up, leave this at 200. And the reason I'm using this animation delay is so that this container waits a little bit before its animation starts. So when this one goes up, this second container waits a moment, then it appears. It creates this effect of 1, 2, 3. So we'll do for the next one. Sliding up. I'll give it 300 seconds, like 3 seconds delay rather. It's calculating milliseconds, so give it 3 seconds delay. These two motion effects, sliding up, give it 400. Yes, so we did this also for the image, motion effects, sliding up. I don't need any delay for this. And that's it, guys. Now let's publish it. Yes, so let's see how it looks like. Remember, we did that footer for our contact us page, so let's go to the contact us page. And look at it. This is our footer. And that's it, guys. That's the simple way to create your own footer using just the Elementor free. And looking at my screen, you can see that I have the sticky header. I also created this using Elementor free. I have a tutorial on how I did this. I'll drop the link in the description, but you can also check it out. Just click on the link at the top left of your screen, and there you have it, guys. Your custom footer built completely with Elementor free is done. Now if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments. I'll be glad to reply to your questions. If you have any video ideas you would love me to do, drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to work on them. See you guys in the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.